Let's talk a little blue chip buzz and start with the number one linebacker in the country, Tyler Atinson. It's been a busy month for him. Coaches are on the road. What's the latest with Atinson?
Well, as you guys know, Georgia was the program that looked like they had the momentum going into the spring for the number one ranked linebacker recruit out of Loganville Grayson. And he still has a lot of love for Kirby Smart, Glenn Schumann, and that program and the way they produce linebackers, the way they play defense, and the way they hunt championships year in and year out. But he is not a foregone conclusion to end up at Georgia. Ohio State is very real in this one. They sent several coaches to his house on Saturday. Defensive coordinator Matt Patricia, former All-American linebacker, former pro James Laurinaitis was down there, and so was longtime recruiter Tim Walton, who also played at Ohio State and, like Laurinaitis, played in the NFL. I think Ohio State's in a really good position for Tyler Atinson. I think Oregon's a school of intrigue there. You got Miami in the mix, just to name a couple of others. But this recruitment is really tightened up. Official visits are going to be big. Clemson's in there for Tyler Atinson too. So it'll be interesting to see how the summer shapes this recruitment. But Ohio State is the program alongside Georgia that I am really watching right now moving forward for the number one linebacker in the land.
All right, on 3 5-star edge Carter Meadows has dozens of offers, but this weekend he took a buzzsaw to that list of offers down to just 4. Steve, tell us about it.
Yeah, he's going to take his official visits to Michigan, Ohio State, Penn State, and South Carolina. Those are the 4 programs he settled in on for what they can offer on and off the field. And going into those visits, I'm not sure I could name a front runner. I think that he looks forward to getting around the players in those locker rooms and seeing how he fits from a culture standpoint. But those 4 programs so far have done a tremendous job recruiting On3's number 6 prospect overall.
All right, and just before we came to tape this show, you put in a massive prediction for interior offensive lineman Darius Gray, the 5-star. What's the latest on him?
Yeah, the number one interior offensive lineman in the land per the On3 industry. Look, he's already taken official visits to Virginia and Virginia Tech. He's going to be at Georgia this weekend, and there's several other top contenders alongside LSU. You have Michigan, Ohio State, Clemson, South Carolina, and Tennessee. I think LSU and South Carolina are the top 2 for a long time. I've liked where the Gamecocks stood in this one, but my intel now currently favors LSU. So with that, my On3 RPM reflects that. Offensive coordinator Joe Sloan is visiting Darius Gray today per Bengal Tigers Shea Dixon. I know these official visits are going to be big, but LSU's been a dream school of his. Brad Davis, offensive line coach, he's really connected with. LSU's track record on the offensive line recently under Brian Kelly, and then what he's done historically at the position really speaks to him. So I think LSU's got a lot going for it in this recruitment of Darius Gray. They have the number 2 class in the country. He would be pivotal as they try and finish number 1.
All right, one last prospect we got to hit on is a top 10 running back that's going to be making his decision right here on the On3 Recruits channel on Wednesday. We're talking Jonas Walton. What is the latest buzz? As we're just about 2 days from his commitment.
On3's number 6 ranked running back. He's got 10.6 speed in the 100-meter dash. He is an explosive, prolific rusher of the football that looked strongly at the likes of Alabama, Florida, Stanford, Notre Dame, Tennessee during his process. And I like where the Irish stand after 2 visits to South Bend this calendar year. How he's been able to connect with Marcus Freeman, Notre Dame's head coach, the way the running game is taken. 3, 2, 1. The way they emphasize the running game in South Bend, and Jeremiah Love being one of the front runners for the Doak Walker Award coming into this football season this fall. What Notre Dame offers off the field, I think it checks all the boxes for Jonas Walton. I think that Notre Dame leads going into his announcement. The Irish have On3's number 4 ranked recruiting class going into that ceremony. And that'll do it for today's episode of the Wiltfong Whip Around. Thanks for tuning in. Please hit like and subscribe to the On3 Recruits page so you're up to date on the best recruiting information on the web. We will be back on this channel for Jackson Cantwell's announcement on Tuesday, so you'll want to stop in. As Josh said, we have Jonas Walton on Thursday. And this is all coming on the heels of Jordan Thomas, who announced with us earlier today